Hello and welcome to the Resolute Life community. It's wonderful to have you here. If you're tuning in for the first time, a very special welcome to you. You're about to begin a remarkable journey, a journey toward a life rich with fulfillment, meaningful success, deep connection, and lasting resilience. For those who have been part of this journey already, whether through our videos, our podcasts, or through reading our blog posts, thank you for allowing Resolute Life to be part of your path. It's our hope that what you've encountered so far has offered both encouragement and inspiration for your own Resolute journey. If today's message really resonates, or if any of our content has helped you grow, please share it with others. No one is meant to walk the path of transformation alone. Invite others to stand with you, to live resolutely alongside you. Like with all our videos, today's video is rooted in the wisdom and practices found in the daily life of resolute beings. If you would like to go even deeper, you can find the book on leading online platforms such as Amazon and Barnes & Noble, or through our website. Get your copy and continue building your resolute life. Finally, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications so that you never miss a new video. The Resolute Life is the best way to live a life of fulfillment, achievement, connectedness, and resilience. But it is built on a different paradigm than most around you. To live a life that is different than others, you need to live according to principles and values that are different from others. You think differently, feel differently, and act differently. Because what you believe at your core is different. We live resolutely not because it is popular, not because we crave the applause or because we want the attention. Yes, we often stand out, but that is because we are different, not because we are slaves to the attention of others. We live resolutely because it is simply the right thing to do. We live resolutely because that is what the world so desperately needs right now. In a world filled with sadness, anger, hatred, desperation, and helplessness, the resolute way of living provides the answer. All of this starts with you finding your meaning, your purpose, your personal intent, through living with intent. Living with intent is about the process, not the outcome. We live with intent, not because we crave reward. We live with intent, not because our ego obsesses about leaving a legacy. We live with intent because we are meant to do so. We live with intent because we are destined to fulfill our unique purpose. We live with intent so that we can act as conduit for the energy of intent. And as conduit, we make a lasting, positive impact in the world around us. Through focusing on the process of strengthening our connection with intent, we start moving towards our personal intent. Through persistence and commitment, this movement gains momentum and releases energy that inevitably impacts you and those around you. When you focus on the impact or outcome, you will always be disappointed. But when you focus on the process, the outcome will always follow. Just like a professional sports star kicking towards a goal, whether it is football or soccer or rugby, success is dependent on remaining focused on the process of kicking and not the goal. Gazing at the goal, the outcome, and ignoring the process of kicking the ball leads to missed opportunities. If you focus on intent, focus on growing, focus on the direction in which you are moving, the process will always result in positive impact. Your trust that the outcome will follow flows from to your connection with the future via intent. This represents your connection with things that cannot be seen, because they do not exist yet. Some call this connection with the future faith. St. Paul explains it as follows. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Through our connection with the future, through faith, we can patiently focus on the process of growing, knowing that this process is simply preparing us for the yet to materialize reality. By living with intent and providing a shining example to others about what a life of meaning looks like, you release energy into the world, and soon others follow your lead. Soon others also want to live with intent, want to find meaning, want to discover their destiny. Let's look at what it means to be living with intent. Living with intent is about aligning your past, present, and future into one laser-focused ray of energy. When you deal with your past, you become aware of how it is currently impacting your life, how your past experiences have caused the development of triggers. Once you have gained awareness, you use the process of reframing to gain control over your past. When you work on your present, you gain awareness of the 5 different self-concepts that make up who you are. You start by understanding the current state of these 5 self-concepts, and then work on aligning these concepts until you reach self-congruence. Lastly, you work on your future through discovering your purpose in life. Through discovering your personal meaning, you develop the 3 positive mental states, namely the responsibility mentality, the abundance mentality, and the victor mentality. With these mentalities, you focus on the circle of control, while continuously growing your ability to influence and change the circle of influence. As your past, present, and future start to align, your internal talk starts to change. You become more and more aware of the mystical elements of our existence, and your internal reality starts moving towards the universal side of the reality spectrum. Your conscious, subconscious, and unconscious minds start to merge to resolve your internal anxiety and drive you towards purposeful action. The outcome of living with intent is a life closely connected with the unbridled energy of intent, allowing you to clearly understand the meaning of life itself, and in so doing your personal meaning, your personal intent. Everything covered in this video has been spoken about in depth in past videos. If you have not seen them and find yourself curious about concepts such as internal reality, self-congruence, intent, and the reality spectrum, search for these videos in our library to learn more. Thank you so much for joining us today. Remember to subscribe and to share this video with others. Check out other content on our website, socials like LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram, podcasts on Spotify and Apple. And if you have not done so yet, get your copy of The Daily Life of Resolute Beings Live with Intent today. Next week, I will be answering some of the burning questions that our community has asked us over the past few weeks. Be sure to join us for what will certainly be a very insightful discussion. Until next week, live resolutely.